over the years, the Internet Governance Forum has been instrumental in bringing a multi-stakeholder community together to look at issues relating to the Internet and finding how best to address these issues, to solve the challenges, and basically make the Internet something that is useful, trusted, and an opportunity for as wide a section of our society as possible. And speaking of wide sections of our society, we have to remember that today we are not just talking about the high-level decision makers or the intellectuals or some of our youth. We are also talking about people at other socio-economic strata, such as Mama Alakara, such as Malam Mekose, such as Mama Okpa, because these people today use these kind of devices for their transactions, to receive credit, to send credit, and to check their balances. And so the Internet has become an indispensable tool, and it's actually going to become a more indispensable tool. I think one of the important issues that one needs to note here is that the Internet is actually not about government, so it's about governance. And so governance really is focused on things like performance, things like freedoms. I think there was a famous quote allegedly attributed to Idi Amin, that I can give you freedom of expression, but I cannot guarantee you freedom of expression or freedom after the expression. And what we want is to be able to have freedom of expression, but also freedom after the expression. Having said that, freedom itself does come with some responsibilities, so that you cannot, stay in a crowded hall and shout fire or bomb or something. You must have responsibilities. And these are the kind of issues also that the Internet Governance Forum tries to look at and tries to address. So it's not just simply about technical matters, but it is also about issues of human rights and freedom, and to give people of all backgrounds, of all stratas, the opportunity to leverage these new technologies to help themselves in the best interest of society, and certainly in the best interest of our various countries. It also aims to promote cooperation within the country among the different stakeholders, and across our borders with our brothers and sisters, particularly across the African continent. One of the interesting things that started last year in Malawi and continues this year is the involvement of our parliamentarians and related decision makers. And this is a very fundamental or foundational improvement that has happened. And I'm very happy to say that there have been excellent interactions with the parliamentarians, with civil society, with some of the private sector organizations, and indeed academia and the press, because we need the media to spread our message. And in closing, I would quickly like to emphasize that whether you are a parliamentarian, whether you are a user, whether you are a government official, whether you are a chief executive of an organization, when you are making your decisions, especially about technology, when you are making your decisions about the Internet, I would urge you to consider three particular groups. These groups are: one, the underserved; two, the unserved; three, the unborn. Because these groups are not at the table today to participate in these discussions, but yet tomorrow they must live with the consequences of our decisions and the precedents we set. So on that note, I wish you all very well, and in all things, we thank the Almighty, and I wish you well. Thank you.